Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Montana Tech's Great Western Hyper Complex and the Calvin Sampson Court for tonight's game between the Northwest Indian College Eagles and your Montana Tech Fans, Brett Manovitic sang the national anthem prior to the ladies' game, so we're going to move right in and meet tonight's Summit Beverage starting lineups. First for the Northwest Indian College Eagles, number 2, Ronnie Fisher. Number 10, Jeloni Peppers. Number 15, Angel King. Number 23, Jacob Roberts. And number 32, J.P. Prince. The Eagles are coached by Greg Mully. And now let's meet the starters for your Montana Tech starting at guard, a 5'11" sophomore out of Butte, number 1, Cale Watson. At guard, a 6'2" junior out of Frenchtown, number 3, John Chapman. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore out of Great Falls, number 24, Lucas Viney. The post, 6'7" junior out of Nigeria, number 30, Sandy Anua. And at forward, a 6'5" junior out of Missouri City, Texas, number 33, Fleming Okiki. The Diggers are coached by Adam Hyatt, assisted by Derek Selvig. Your student assistants, Dylan Livingston. Officials for tonight's game are Greg Orsley, Kevin Plato, and Matt Hudson.
Welcome, Ordiger fans, to Kelvin Sampson Court here at the Hyper Complex at Montana Tech. Sean Ryan sit along with you as the Ordigers get set to take on the Northwest Indian College Eagles. Inua will win the tip, and the Diggers will control it into the hands of Goldseth. The Ordigers started with Goldseth, Chapman, Inua, Okiki, and Vining. Inua on the inside, goes up and under, and gets the first 2 buckets of the game. Eagles will control it. 20 on the shot clock. This team can really shoot it. Pepper in rhythm. Ball is tipped, and Sadiq will come away with a loose ball. Goldseth with it. Diggers run an entry play. They give it out. Cale. Little long on the 3. Vining skies for the rebound. He'll give it back out. Goldseth finds Vining on the flare screen. And the Diggers will get called for an illegal screen. Bucket missed, and Anua will grab the rebound. Goldseth controls. He's doubled. They give it out to Vining in between the center circles. 3-point shot off the mark. And NWIC will control it. Dribbling down, King puts a shot up and it'll rattle home for the first points of the game for Northwest Indian. Chapman with it. Gets it on the inside and he is fouled.
Eagles foul number 15, Angel King, his first personal first team foul. John Chapman.
Going to give Chapman 2 free throws. Second free throw is up and good for Chapman. Diggers lead 3-2. Goldseth does a good job of stopping the drive and staying on his feet. And the Eagles hit and take a 1-point advantage. Vining catches it on the wing. Dribbles it up top. Chapman comes off the curl. He'll try the 15-foot jump shot. It's off the mark, and Anua will be called for the foul. And Sadiq will check out. 17:23 left to go here in the first. Pepper puts a shot up. It's off the mark. Chapman has it. Now Vining. Vining, he'll go in, drive, and a jump ball will be the call. And it'll be Eagle basketball. Eagles with it. Three-point shot, it's up and it's knocked down. That's Angel King connecting from deep. Goldseth gets stuck in the corner. He'll give it back out to Vining. Vining to Chapman. They feed it inside to Doomer. Doomer goes up. Can't get it to go, and Okiki clears the glass. Good offensive rebound by Fleming Okiki. Played his high school ball at Missouri in Missouri City, Texas at Hightower High School. Doomer gets the basketball. Goldseth has it. Passes it out to Chapman. Chapman hits a triple. Chapman in control, in rhythm, and gives the Diggers an 8-7 lead with 15:50 left to play here in this first half. Right-hand wing, the jumper, it is up and it is good from downtown. Tough shot knocked down by J.P. Prince. Vining working against Peppers. Goldseth. That three is good. Teams trading three-point buckets with 15.5 left to play here in the first. King catches it on the inside. Gives it off to Peppers. Peppers, he'll dribble drive in, and the Diggers will be called for the foul. Chapman checks out. Panabecker checks in for Montana Tech. Panabecker, the Shoto product. Peppers puts up the tough leap and leaner. And the Eagles lead 12-11. Goldseth. There's another three from the other wing. Really shoot the basketball. Peppers has it in between the center circles. He'll get a high screen. Digger's going to play that pack line defense. Goldseth nearly had the steal, but he tips it out of bounds. Another foul whistled against Montana Tech. And the Diggers want to call a timeout. A 30-second break. We'll just keep it right here. We'll take a look at some of the totals. Montana Tech, leading scorer is Goldseth. He's got 6. Inua is your leading rebounder, but he's got 2 fouls, so he's in a little bit of trouble. Tech shoots 50% from the field, 50% from 3, and 50% from the free throw line. The Diggers are out rebounding Northwest Indian 6-3. But Montana Tech has 4 team fouls very early on in this contest. Northwest Indian yesterday didn't have the best of luck against Montana Western. Western scored their first 41 points of that game. Yep, 41. The Eagles have it. Vining gets his hand on the inbound pass. Goldseth slows it down. Back to Vining. Vining gets the Orediggers in the offense. They give it to Goldseth on the flare screen. Back out to Vining on the other end. 3-point shot, it's up, it's off the mark. Sky has it. Inside, they're going to call a travel. Looking for the foul is Northwest Indian. And we've got a media timeout on the floor. The Diggers lead 14-12 early in this one.
When Montana Tech was being formed, there was this huge need for engineering, in the mines in particular. And in 1904, we had our first 10 graduates. And this spring, I'm going to have the opportunity to shake hands of over 500 extraordinary graduates whose lives have been changed because of Montana Tech. That problem-solving capability has expanded to include energy, ecology and restoration, business land management, trades and technical, nursing and health programs. Whatever the problem is, Montana Tech is the solution.
The Diggers return to the court after the media timeout. Leading 14-12 with 13:35 left to go here in the first. Montana Tech is without a couple important players. They're missing Wyatt Harwood, Akeem Williams, and they're also without the services of Chris O'Neill and Jordan Jones. Jones and O'Neill choosing not to play just for religious reasons, being a Sunday. Tough scheduling this early in the year, as NWIC will have it. Peppers He'll pull up from 3, and he knocks it down. Doomer goes in for the post move. Okiki skies for the rebound. He can't get it, and Doomer will clean up the glass once again. So 2 offensive rebounds, and the Diggers get 2 points on the board. They feed it inside. That's the 5th team foul on the Diggers. The Eagles have just 1.
Hey, when you're working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, and maybe sleeping for 3 hours,
The Diggers
just like throw all your money in a bank and spend it when you get home.
playing defense force a tough shot out of the Eagles. Vining gets tripped up as they look for him on the entry pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Inua will check in for the Diggers. And Okiki will check out. Diggers are kind of small today. On the floor for Montana Tech, it's Vining, Panabecker, Chapman, Doomer, and Inua. As Panabecker goes for the drive, and we've got a foul against Northwest Indian. Hall checks in for the Eagles. And the Diggers are all notched up with 11:30 left to play here in the first. Inua comes underneath the baseline screen, catches it inside, and a great finish by Sadiq. He's a presence inside. Fun to watch when he's healthy. Diggers force another tough shot. Panabecker comes away with a loose ball. Vining with the catch. He'll pull up, shoot over the defender. Doomer with the offensive rebound, and he goes up and scores it. Diggers have the advantage on the offensive end with their size. Angel King. Into the hands of Roberts. Roberts drives in, and we've got an... Thought it would be an offensive foul. Foul whistled against Panabecker. Diggers lead 22-19, 10-20. Left to go here in the first. Goldseth thinks about the 3, gets a rescreen from Inua. Chapman tries to feed it to Doomer. Panabecker gets it underneath the bucket, puts up a tough shot. It's no good, and the Eagles are off and running. Down the left-hand side. And we'll have a whistle and a foul. So King will go to the line. King makes the first. And the Diggers lead by just 2. And he makes the second. And NWIC wants to call a timeout. They trail Montana Tech 22-21 with 10:06 left to play here in the first half.
It's amazing to me that we have 6 kids in this family that grew up on a farm, small ranch. We all turned out to be engineers.
My great-grandparents, all of their children attended Tech and graduated with degrees. Montana Tech felt more like a family, and they really wanted me to come and be a part of it.
Very rare you'll see a family of 6 engineers and married to engineers. So there's a bloodline there that's pretty rare.
Montana Tech is my family's solution.
This year, don't waste your vote on a candidate who wants to hide behind a wall, or a candidate who will lose all your emails. Vote for a candidate who will make you feel much more than a burn. A candidate who supports higher education. A candidate who values teamwork and unity. A candidate who will dig you out of any hole. This year, vote Charlie.
After the Eagles call a timeout, the Diggers will have the basketball. They have a 1-point lead with 10 minutes to play. Pannebecker gets the lane. Anua comes down with a rebound and powers it up. Anua showing some really strong offensive moves as Pannebecker gets it, throws it ahead to Sadiq, and Sadiq goes up and can't get the layup to go. He's fouled those who go to the line. Great play by Pannebecker. Get his hand on the ball, take it away. Anua can't connect on the first. He's got another one coming. That one's good. Peppers will fire. He can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Chapman. And Chapman across the timeline. He throws it into Anua. Anua. He's the storm big, if you will, the first one to head down the floor, try and post up, duck in. Now Goldseth will have the inbound. They try to throw it into Pannebecker. It'll be a kick ball violation. They feed it into Sadiq. Sadiq goes up, and he's fouled again. So he'll go inside. Love the minutes we're seeing out of Sadiq. Got some early foul trouble. But after that, been pretty much unstoppable. Give him a couple seconds to kind of calm down and then get it back. Sadiq can't hit the first. Idua's got 7 points to go along with 4 rebounds. He is your leading rebounder and leading scorer. Vining is your leading assist guy with 2. Fisher has it. He gives it over to Peppers. And Peppers puts it up. He gets the bucket to go.
That's true, but
emphasizing Scout that Peppers is the best player for this NWIC team. Goldseth, dribble drive in, feeds it off to Doomer, and that's a great offensive set for the Orediggers. Peppers will pull up, can't get it to go. Doomer comes down with the board. Diggers lead 27-23. They feed it off to Panabecker. Panabecker to Doomer. 15-foot jumper. It's up and it's good. I like the minutes we're seeing from Panabecker. Not afraid to kind of use that open space, drive in, and find another teammate wide open. Doomer's now got 10 points for the Diggers. And Panabecker comes away with a loose ball. He gives a nifty move and gets the rack. Chapman was spotting up, but I think it kind of sucked one defender out of the area where he could have taken a charge. Pepper drives in. Anua with a rebound. He's playing really well tonight. Chapman, there's a three. Great in-rhythm shot for Chapman. And he's got 7 now for the Diggers, who are shooting above 50% from the field. And they're now shooting 50% from 3. King, he'll fire. Gets it to go. Goldseth with it, goes in, drives in. Doomer is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Love the offensive rebounding that Montana Tech is putting forward. There's a lot of effort. They've got 8 offensive rebounds now, and Doomer's got 10 points and 4 boards. Doomer connects. Vining checks in for Panabecker. Okiki checks in for Renua. And Doomer goes 2 of 2 up the stripe, and the Diggers lead now by 11. Was a 1-point lead with 10 minutes to play. Now it's an 11-point lead with 6.5 minutes to play. King. Little dribble drive action. Shot is blocked from behind by Doomer. Goldseth has it. He'll slow it down. Chapman, he'll fire, and he's got 3 threes in this ball game. 10 points now for Chapman. Missed shot and a rebound for Chapman. Looks to drive in. Okiki clears the board. Gets it blocked from behind. And then Vining nearly had the steal. Vining is going to work to try and take away Peppers. Three-point shot up and knocked down by Fisher. In rhythm, Digger's got to do a little bit better job of getting out and contesting that. Goldseth feeds it into Okiki. He spins, goes baseline, and gets the bucket to go. Great post move. Fleming catches it on the inside, can't get the lefty layup to go. And we'll have a blocking foul whistled against the Diggers.
Oregon's foul number 1, Caleb Goldsack, his first personal 18 foul. Jalen Peppers at the line, shooting 2.
Peppers at the stripe. First one short off the iron.
Sadiq Nua checks back in for the Oregon.
Inua catches it inside, finishes with the left hand, and he'll go to the stripe.
Eagles foul number 23, Jacob Roberts, his first personal 16 foul. Inua at the line, shooting 1.
Ball is tipped out of bounds. Stay with the Eagles.
Over his head, right?
21 on the shot clock. Inua forces the tough shot. Chapman crosses the timeline, feeds it into Sadiq, and Sadiq is able to run the floor and get the bucket. Good vision by Chapman. Diggers have scored 29 points in the paint so far in this one. And Inua's got 12.
Eagles foul number 10, Jalen Peppers, his first personal 17 foul.
It's a 17 foul against the Eagles, but we're not in a bonus situation because it's not a team control foul. They feed it into Sadiq, and Sadiq with the great post move once again. Vining doing a good job of denying Peppers. Ball's tipped, and it'll be last touch by Peppers. Goldseth to Doomer. Back to Goldseth, thought about the 3. Gives it into Doomer. Doomer puts it up, can't get it to go. Fights for the rebound, but it'll be NWIC's. Ball is thrown out of bounds, and it'll be Tech basketball. Pannebecker checks back in as Goldseth checks out. Okiki back in. Diggers with a 20-point advantage now. They did, in about 7 minutes of action, they've took a 1-point lead, turned it into a 20-point lead. Okiki can't get the bucket to go, and we've got a rebounding foul whistled against Sadiq. So Doomer will just have a short break. That's the 3rd on Sadiq.
Jacob Roberts at the line, shooting 1 of the most.
Bonus free throw, no good. Final 3 minutes. This half. Chapman to Pannebecker to Okiki, and Okiki scores it. Great pass, great look by the Diggers on offense. As Pannebecker gets another steal, saves it to Okiki. Now Chapman has it. Across the timeline, Okiki says, I'm in a great spot, just throw it to me. And he gets a bucket. Diggers lead 52-28 now. And the pass is thrown out of bounds.
So you need one of those.
Panabecker gets a screen, flips it out to Okiki. To Chapman. Panabecker on the inside, goes in strong. He's fouled, so he'll go to line to shoot a couple. Foul whistled against Sky. That's his first, team eighth. Montana Tech, after this one, will play NWIC tomorrow. That game will be around 7:30, immediately following the women's contest. But then the Diggers head to Billings, and they'll take on MSUB. And Dickinson State will follow the next day on Saturday. Eagles knock down a tough bucket. Vining, he'll drive in, gets to the lane, gets to the rack. Ball's tipped around, and it'll be Tech basketball.
So, with Steve being here on sports scholarship, does he have to play every game, or does he have to just sit on the bench?
Chapman finds a lane, nifty dribbling, and is able to get to the rack. Tough finish by the Eagles as they give it to Chapman. They feed it into Doomer, and it'll be last touch by the Orediggers. .7 seconds left in the half. Eagles inbound it to King. King, he'll pull up from deep, and it's off the mark. And the Diggers lead 57-33 at the end of the first half. We'll take a break and bring you back here for second half action right after this.
When Montana Tech was being formed, there was this huge need for engineering, in the mines in particular. And in 1904, we had our first 10 graduates. And this spring, I'm going to have the opportunity to shake hands of over 500 extraordinary graduates whose lives have been changed because of Montana Tech. That problem-solving capability has expanded to include energy, ecology and restoration, business, land management, trades and technical, nursing and health programs. Whatever the problem is, Montana Tech is the solution.
I picked Tech because it was really low-cost education, and it was a great school. Typically in my class size was anywhere from 10 to 15 students, so the professors knew us on a first-name basis. When I finished at Montana Tech, moving on to graduate school, I had 0 student loans, which was a huge benefit to me. As long as you're willing to work, Montana Tech is willing to work for you.
Montana Tech. Find your solution. Visit the new MontanaSports.com. It's your online source for statewide sports in Montana. Get the latest scores or watch your favorite highlights, all from MontanaSports.com.
We don't believe that you have to be born into extraordinary circumstances to live an extraordinary life. So what we want to do at Montana Tech is we want to put more students on that extraordinary path.
We take our students out of the classroom into the field.
Montana Tech promotes problem solvers, not problem makers.
They're able to adapt to pretty much any situation.
At Montana Tech, our students graduate and they go to work. They live the American dream. By supporting the Montana Tech Foundation, they're helping us put more students on that extraordinary path.
This year, don't waste your vote on a candidate who wants to hide behind a wall, or a candidate who will lose all your emails. Vote for a candidate who will make you feel much more than a burn. A candidate who supports higher education. A candidate who values teamwork and unity. A candidate who will dig you out of any hole. This year, vote Charlie.
It's Halloween 2016. Big Brothers Big Sisters of Butte Silver Bow wants to know how good you can throw. A bowling ball, that is. It's time to bowl for kids' sake. Will you partake? With food, fun, and prizes, and costumes of all sizes. Star Lanes is the place to be, thanks to all these sponsors you see. Pick a date to have some fun, and visit our website for more information. Halloween 2016.
I'm Dr. Hillary Rister, and I'm a mathematician here at Montana Tech. The wonderful thing that I love about Montana Tech is the smallness of it. I actually get to know my students. I've had several students helping me over the past several summers working on my research with social media. We also take students to our professional conferences. Last year I took 8 students with me to the Joint Mathematics meeting in San Antonio. Every industry in the world has mathematical problems that need solutions. Montana Tech is the solution.
Welcome back, Montana Tech students and staff from Steels. Montana Tech is important to Butte and Southwest Montana, and Steels is proud to support Tech in many ways. Right now, anyone with a current Montana Tech ID will receive a 5% discount on anything in our store, just in time to furnish or upgrade those new apartments or homes. See our selection of home furnishings, mattresses, appliances, and electronics. Welcome back, Montana Tech from Steels in Butte and Deer Lodge. Go Diggers!
It's amazing to me that we have 6 kids in this family that grew up on a farm, small ranch. We all turned out to be engineers.
My great-grandparents, all of their children attended Tech and graduated with degrees. Montana Tech felt more like a family, and they really wanted me to come and be a part of it.
Very rare you'll see a family of 6 engineers and married to engineers. So there's a bloodline there that's pretty rare.
Montana Tech is my family's solution.
My name is John Wick. I am a graphic designer, as well as a teacher and executive director, and I wear a whole lot of other hats. I basically want to drink coffee and make really cool things. My experience at Tech really gave me the confidence to say, well, I can go out and do that stuff. Montana Tech really legitimized and helped me develop the skills that I didn't even really know that I had. Montana Tech was my solution.
I love Butte. It's my hometown. I was born and raised here, and definitely part of my soul is here. At Montana Tech, we receive this world-class education that I don't feel a lot of other students receive, and it's so valuable and it's so affordable, so I think that it's a really big benefit to students that come here.
When I came to Montana Tech, I definitely felt inspired to work harder because you're surrounded by all of these incredibly hardworking people that are goal-oriented and they know exactly what they want to do. I think that just the type of students that get recruited here are your driven, really pretty bright students, and when we all get in a room together, we just vibe off of each other and it makes something really incredible. In preparing for dental school, I feel that I've gotten the best education possible through Montana Tech, and I feel well prepared, and I think that I have my advisors and my professors standing behind me willing to help me.
When Montana Tech was being formed, there was this huge need for engineering, in the mines in particular. And in 1904, we had our first 10 graduates. And this spring, I'm going to have the opportunity to shake hands of over 500 extraordinary graduates whose lives have been changed because of Montana Tech. That problem-solving capability has expanded to include energy, ecology and restoration, business, land management, trades and technical, nursing and health programs. Whatever the problem is, Montana Tech is the solution.
I picked tech because it was really low-cost education, and it was a great school. Typically, in my class size was anywhere from 10 to 15 students, so the professors knew us on a first-name basis. When I finished at Montana Tech, moving on to graduate school, I had 0 student loans, which was a huge benefit to me. As long as you're willing to work, Montana Tech is willing to work for you.
Montana Tech. Find your solution.
Visit the new MontanaSports.com. It's your online source for statewide sports in Montana. Get the latest scores or watch your favorite highlights, all from MontanaSports.com.
We don't believe that you have to be born into extraordinary circumstances to live an extraordinary life. So what we want to do at Montana Tech is we want to put more students on that extraordinary path.
We take our students out of the classroom into the field.
Montana Tech promotes problem solvers, not problem makers.
They're able to adapt to pretty much any situation.
At Montana Tech, our students graduate and they go to work. They live the American dream. By supporting the Montana Tech Foundation, you're helping us put more students on that extraordinary path.
This year, don't waste your vote on a candidate who wants to hide behind a wall, or a candidate who will lose all your emails. Vote for a candidate who will make you feel much more than a burn. A candidate who supports higher education. A candidate who values teamwork and unity. A candidate who will dig you out of any hole. This year, vote Charlie.
It's Halloween 2016. Big Brothers Big Sisters of Butte Silver Bow wants to know how good you can throw. A bowling ball, that is. It's time to bowl for kids' sake. Will you partake? With food, fun, and prizes, and costumes of all sizes. Star Lanes is the place to be, thanks to all these sponsors you see. Pick a date to have some fun, and visit our website for more information. Halloween 2016!
I'm Dr. Hillary Risser, and I'm a mathematician here at Montana Tech. The wonderful thing that I love about Montana Tech is the smallness of it. I actually get to know my students. I've had several students helping me over the past several summers working on my research with social media. We also take students to our professional conferences. Last year I took 8 students with me to the Joint Mathematics meeting in San Antonio. Every industry in the world has mathematical problems that need solutions. Montana Tech is the solution.
Welcome back, Montana Tech students and staff from Steeles. Montana Tech is important to Butte and Southwest Montana, and Steeles is proud to support Tech in many ways. Right now, anyone with a current Montana Tech ID will receive a 5% discount on anything in our store, just in time to furnish or upgrade those new apartments or homes. See our selection of home furnishings, mattresses, appliances, and electronics. Welcome back, Montana Tech from Steeles in Butte and Deer Lodge. Go Diggers!
It's amazing to me that we have 6 kids in this family that grew up on a farm, small ranch. We all turned out to be engineers.
My great-grandparents, all of their children attended Tech and graduated with degrees. Montana Tech, it felt more like a family, and they really wanted me to come and be a part of it.
Very rare you'll see a family of 6 engineers and married to engineers. So there's a bloodline there that's pretty rare.
Montana Tech is my family's solution.
My name is John Wick. I am a graphic designer as well as a teacher and executive director, and I wear a whole lot of other hats. I basically want to drink coffee and make really cool things. My experience at Tech really gave me the confidence to say, well, I can go out and do that stuff. Montana Tech really legitimized and helped me develop the skills that I didn't even really know that I had. Montana Tech was my solution.
I love
As we come back from the half, the Diggers have a 57-33 advantage on the scoreboard with another 20 minutes of basketball action coming your way. Montana Tech is being led in scoring by Sadiq Anua, who's got 14 points. Very efficient. is the big man on the inside. He's 6 of 7, but he's just 2 of 5 at the free throw line. He's also got 6 rebounds. The Diggers have 14 assists on 23 made field goals. Okiki over to Chapman. Chapman, they feed it into Flem. Flem goes up. Shot is blocked, knocked away. And the Diggers are going to pick it up on defense. They throw a dangerous pass. Cross court. And a foul is called against Montana Tech. Foul is called against Fleming. That's his third. First team foul. Ordigers can't afford to get in a whole lot of foul trouble here. As NIC hits both free throws. That's Roberts. Goldseth thinks about the 3. Now they'll retry that offense, get it into Vining on the inside. He'll get in the lane and put up a shot. Able to make the tough paint score. Peppers with it, defended by Vining. They'll throw a dangerous pass on the inside, kick it back out to the 3-point wing. And a contested 3 ball is knocked down by Angel King. Okiki tries to find Anua. And Anua unable to handle the pass. (59-37) is your score. As Vining comes away with a steal. Goes in and lays it in with his right hand. Vining, the sophomore out of Great Falls. Peppers puts up the tough shot, and they'll whistle Vining for the foul. That's the second on Vining. Second team foul on the Diggers. Pannebecker checks in for Vining. And Anua clears the board. Goldseth has it. Throws it ahead to Doomer. Tries to throw the pass from the post to the post. King puts up the tough runner. Chapman gets it after Doomer grabs the rebound. Throws it into Doomer along the high side. They feed it into Sadiq. Sadiq, good move across the lane, and it'll rattle home for the big fella. Sadiq's got 16 now for the Diggers. Eagles will fire a contested 3 ball. Pannebecker, he's got it, loses track of it. And NWIC throws an air mail. Ball they can't catch up to. Diggers lead 63-38. Chapman with a hesitation. Now feeds it in Sadiq. Sadiq on the inside. Goes up and finishes with the right hand. He's got 18 now. As Pannebecker tips it away. And they'll call it over the back. Over and back, excuse me. (65-38, 16:45 left to go here in the second. Panabecker catches on the inside. He'll step back for a little 16-foot jumper. It's no good. Doomer grabs the loose ball and puts it up and in. And Panabecker gets called for the foul. Eagles catch it in the corner. King ends up with it. Comes back, fades right. Can't get the shot to go. Anua challenges the shot. Flips it out. Peppers drives in amongst the contact and gets the bucket to go. Chapman will hold it, and Peppers will be called for the hold.
Eagles foul number 10, Jeloni Peppers, his second personal. First team foul. Dale Jacobson checks in for the Oilers.
Panabecker catches across the lane, and they'll have a blocking foul whistled against the Eagles.
Eagles foul number 2, Rodney Fisher, his second personal, second team foul.
Diggers run an inbound play, leading 67-40. They get it into Sadiq. Sadiq goes up strong, can't get the bucket to go. Somebody's going to cheat out. Chapman does a good job of knocking it away. They'll give it back over to Panabecker. Panabecker wisely hands it off to Chapman. Back to Panabecker. They feed it into Sadiq. Sadiq pass over to Jacobson. Jacobson to Panabecker. Panabecker dribble drive in, goes up, gets it blocked. Gets it back, shot clock resets. And Vining will check in, Panabecker will check out. .20 on the shot clock for the Diggers. Chapman finds Little Lane, gets it blocked from behind, and it'll stay with your Diggers. Vining gets it inside. He's fouled, and he's got the bucket.
Eagles foul number 2, Ronnie Fisher, his third personal, 13 foul. Finding at the line, shooting one.
Vining makes the free throw, and the Diggers now lead by 30, 70-40 with 15 minutes to play. Peppers. He'll hit the three on the leak out. Okiki's going to check in at the next dead ball. Inua's got 18. Cale Jacobson, he'll fire the three, and it'll rattle off the mark. Doomer skied for the rebound, couldn't quite grab it. And Angel King has it. He'll dribble drive inside, gets stuck, gets trapped, and we've got a timeout called by the Eagles.
30-second timeout, Eagles.
So the Diggers lead 70-43. We'll be back in just a moment.
When Montana Tech was being formed, there was this huge need for engineering, in the mines in particular. And in 1904, we had our first 10 graduates. And this spring, I'm going to have the opportunity to shake hands of over 500 extraordinary graduates whose lives have been changed because of Montana Tech. That problem-solving capability has expanded to include energy, ecology and restoration, business land management, trades and technical, nursing and health programs. Whatever the problem is, Montana Tech is the solution.
With 14 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in this one, the Diggers lead 70-43 as we come back from the media timeout. The Eagles finally get it in. They'll hand it off to Peppers. Peppers, he'll drive right, put the shot up. It's no good. Doomer skies for the board. John Chapman, he finds a rhythm and knocks down the three. He's got 15 points now for Montana Tech. That's the Diggers' 6th. They're 6 of 11 from downtown. Jumper up, no good. Rebound to Fleming. Chapman to Vining. Vining finds a little lane, goes across, and gets the bucket to go. What a tough finish. Vining's got 11 now. Jumper up, rebounded by Fleming. He'll hand off to Vining and now to Chapman. Chapman, another three. Same spot, same result. And he's got 18 now. He's tied with Sadiq as your leading scorer. Peppers, he'll fire. Chapman comes down with the board. Throws it ahead to Cale Jacobson, who gets on. Gets on the scorebook with a layup on the good pass ahead by Chapman. Fisher to King, and King will dribble drive, and it'll be a foul against Jacobson. Cale Jacobson commits the foul. Cale Goldseth will check back in, and the Diggers lead 80-43. So we'll be back in half a minute. Eagles will have it. Kick it out on the right-hand wing. It's Roberts with it. Now into the hands of King. King moves back right, misses. Jacobson comes down with the rebound. He's got it across the timeline, kicks it over into the hands of Goldseth. Goldseth to Jacobson. Goldseth to Jacobson. Feeds it to Vining. Vining, 15-foot jumper. It's just a little hard off the iron. Okiki with the offensive rebound. It's taken away, though. And Anua will check back in. Fisher with it. Able to get in the lane and score is Roberts. Vining. Looking to dribble drive. Takes it baseline. It's knocked out of bounds.
Red Sky checks back in for the Eagles.
Sadiq checks back in for the Diggers.
Sadiq Kanua checks back in for the Orioles.
Vining catches on the wing. They try to throw it into Okiki. They get it back out to Goldseth. Goldseth gets in, gets to the lane, gets to the rack, and gets 2 points to his credit. 11 minutes left to go in this one. Diggers lead 82-45. Offensive foul is the call. A little bit of hesitation there. Great take by Cale Goldseth. Probably the leading charge taker on the team by season's end. Sadiq catches it on the inside, goes up and finishes with that left hand. What a soft, soft finish. And there was something on the floor. Now it's under the bleachers. Somebody's going to have to go get that. It's probably me. Diggers lead now 84-45. Contested jump shot up, and it's knocked down. Goldseth to Fleming. They feed it into Flem. Puts it up strong. Can't get the lefty layup to go. Three-point shot up and banked home by Fisher. Bank three gives the Eagles 50 points on the day. Goldseth to Vining. Vining gets a screen. Now they throw it into Sadiq. Sadiq tries to throw the pass into Fleming, but it's taken away. Jacobson makes a good play. Anua runs out to contest it. And now Goldseth will cross the timeline for the Diggers. And there's a foul whistled against Sky.
Eagles foul number 3. Red Sky, his second personal 15 foul.
Say hello to my good friend Jim Sargent, who's tuning in for a little bit of basketball action and watching on the internet. Second game of the day for the Diggers as Montana Tech, the women, were able to defeat Northwest Indian 120-30 in the earlier game. That started at 2 o'clock. Diggers lead this one, though, 84-50 as Pannebecker drives in, gives it out to Goldseth, back out into the hands of Jacobson, back to Goldseth, and there'll be a whistle and a foul against the Eagles. 8:52 left to go in this one. Looking at some of the stats for the Orediggers, Sadiq's got 20. He's your leading scorer. Doomer's your leading rebounder with 8. And Goldseth's got 5 assists. Montana Tech's bench has scored 19 points, but they've scored 61 points in the paint as a team. Diggers shooting 55% from the field, 58% from 3, and 58% from the free throw line. 2 of those are good. The free throw line numbers we'd like to see improved. Pannebecker catches it. Throws it out to Doomer. To Goldseth. 15 on the shot clock. Doomer working in the post. He'll go up, put the shot up. He's fouled, so he'll step to the line. With roughly 8.5 minutes.
Eagles foul number 32, J.D. Hertz, his 3rd personal. Carson Doomer on the line.
Doomer connects on the second, and the Diggers lead 85-50, 35-point advantage for Montana Tech with 8.5 to play. 3-point jump shot, it's up, and it's off the mark. Peppers comes down with the board, and will have a foul whistled against the Diggers. These 2 teams will match up tomorrow night, and that game should start about 7:30. The women's game starts at 5:30. And that'll be 2 games in 2 days for the Diggers, and then they'll make a trip over to Billings on Friday and go to Dickinson on Saturday. And a great defensive possession by the Diggers as they get a 5-second count on the inbound. Sadiq catches it inside, can't finish. Left that one just a little bit short. Big man has been playing really well and shooting the ball well on the inside, using a lot of the left hand. NWIC able to go after one. Ball's tipped around. And the Eagles will hit a 3. Doomer catches it. The hands of Vining. Vining, left-hand wing to Goldseth. Feeds it into Doomer, and Doomer loses it. Stripped away by Peppers. Peppers for the Eagles will bring it across the timeline. In the hands of Hall. Hall to Sky. Flip it around, slice and dice. They feed it inside. Little runner is up, and it is no good for the Eagles. That was White Crow on that shot attempt. NWIC is shooting 18 for 46, or 39% from the field. Vining goes after the rebound, goes up, powers it up, and he'll go to the line. And WIC has hit 9 threes, though, against Montana Tech, shooting 6 of 11 from the free throw line as well. But Montana Tech is really getting the rebounding battle. They're leading that 40-23. The Diggers have 14 offensive rebounds and 20 assists on 35 made field goals. But at this media timeout, the Diggers lead 85-53 with 6:57 left to go here in the second half. So we'll take a small break and bring you back here for the final 6:57.
My name is John Wick. I am a graphic designer as well as a teacher and executive director, and I wear a whole lot of other hats. I basically want to drink coffee and make really cool things. My experience at Tech really gave me the confidence to say, well, I can go out and do that stuff. Montana Tech really legitimized and helped me develop the skills that I didn't even really know that I had. Montana Tech was my solution.
I'm Dr. Hillary Rister, and I'm a mathematician here at Montana Tech. The wonderful thing that I love about Montana Tech is the smallness of it. I actually get to know my students. I've had several students helping me over the past several summers working on my research with social media. We also take students to our professional conferences. Last year I took 8 students with me to the Joint Mathematics meeting in San Antonio. Every industry in the world has mathematical problems that need solutions. Montana Tech is the solution.
.6:57 left to play here in this second half, and the Diggers lead 85-53 with just a couple minutes left in this one. Be interesting to see if Montana Tech can lock down defensively and try and keep the Eagles under a certain number. I know as a coaching staff, Montana Tech has certain numbers against certain teams that they say, hey, we got to keep them under this. That's our goal. Have different goals for every game. What you shoot, what you allow other teams to shoot against you. Vining goes to the line and connects. And the Diggers lead 87-53 on your Best Western scoreboard. Right-hand drive going in is Sky, and he is fouled. He's bumped. So the Eagles will have the ball underneath their own bucket with a fresh shot clock and 6:50 on the game clock. Peppers catches in rhythm, can't get that one to go, and Inua skies for the board and brings it down. Sadiq, when he's healthy, is awfully hard to stop as Fleming is fouled to prevent the easy layup. That's the third personal on Peppers, the 9th team foul on the Eagles, so this could be a very long final 6:40 as Montana Tech will go to the line to shoot 2 every time we've got a foul from now on. Okiki hits, and the Diggers extend their lead to 88-53 on the 1 of 2 trip for big number 33. Feed it into Peppers. Peppers with the left hand, can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Fleming, and Fleming will hand it off to Goldseth. Goldseth and the Diggers cross the timeline. They hand it off to Chapman. Chapman's kind of lit it up from three-point land tonight. Gives it to Sadiq, to Goldseth. Back to Sadiq. Sadiq on the inside. Good move over that left shoulder. Can't get it to go, and the Eagles will have it. And Fleming runs right into him. That's kind of a cheapie that he didn't want to pick up. That's his 4th. Definitely didn't want to pick that one up. Coach Hyatt trying to energize the group of guys on the floor right now. They got 6 minutes left in this one. And then the tough thing for Montana Tech is you gotta recoup quick, and you gotta play the same team tomorrow. Fleming goes in, he's fouled. So he'll step to the line to shoot a couple more. Went 1 of 2 on his last trip. The Diggers shooting 53% from the field, 53% from 3. John Chapman has been a big part of that three-point shooting barrage for the Diggers. Diggers are 7 of 13 from downtown, and Chapman's 5 of 6. Knew it was good. I didn't think it was that good. He's got 18 points. Tough shot. It's up. It's no good. Sadiq comes down with the big board, and he's got 10. He's got a double-double. Fleming gets it inside, kicks it out, and we got a travel whistle against Okiki. Diggers lead 89-55, 5:33 left.
Dale Jacobson checks back in for the Orioles.
The Eagles feed it into Peppers. Peppers, he'll fire over Vining, and that's just a tough shot. A good contest by Vining as he gets it to go. Doomer to the left side to Jacobson. Jacobson, he'll find Chapman. Chapman thought about shooting it. He'll bring it back around to Vining. Vining, his three is in and out, and NWIC will have it in the hands of Peppers. Peppers, little dribble drive, little shake and bake. Pulls up from 15 and he knocks it down. Guy can score it, man, especially if he's in rhythm. Vining, three from the left wing. That one's off the mark. And Peppers comes down with the board. And that's going to be a foul against Peppers. An illegal screen as he stuck that knee out, and Sadiq nearly went flying. That's the fourth. Panabecker checks back in for the Orediggers. And Sione Tui checks in for Montana Tech as well. Panabecker, the former Shoto product, handles basketball. Gives it off to Jacobson. Jacobson, little dribble drive action to Doomer. Back out to Panabecker. Panabecker got a little seam. He'll get in, get to the rack, can't get it to go. Doomer chases the rebound down and puts it up and in. And the Diggers lead 91-59. Leading by 32 with 4 minutes left to go in this one. They try for a little duck and dive as they throw it ahead to Jacobson. Chapman has it across the timeline. Doomer. Chapman, I guess, throws it ahead to Doomer. I think he kind of lost the ball, and Doomer was right in the area. But Doomer says, I'll just grab a couple offensive rebounds and score 2 points here. The bigs for Montana Tech have really been the difference today. Biggs and Chapman. As Carson Doomer is 6 of 10 from the field for 15 points. And he's also got 10 rebounds, so a couple big guys with double-doubles. Cale Jacobson gets the rack, gets the bucket. Three-point shot up, it's no good. Long rebound. Diggers can't quite chase that one down. And we'll have a foul whistled against NWIC, so it looks like Sione's going to take a trip to the stripe.
Eagles foul number 45, Gabe Whitecrow, his third personal.
So Sione steps to the stripe. He's a 6'4" freshman out of Barrow, Alaska. Played at Barrow High School. Barrow is most famous for the program they've got on TV that's about football in Alaska. And these guys play at they're called the Barrow Whalers, high school team, but they play most of their games in the dark. Just kind of a fun show to watch. A lot of the times they have to fly to go to different games. They don't drive, they fly. It's kind of a different, interesting life. Sione tries to draw the charge, hits the deck pretty hard. And the foul will go against Panabecker. That's his fourth. So Panabecker from Shoto, former Bulldog, who was undefeated his final 2 seasons in Class B basketball. Shot missed, and an easy bucket scored for Fisher. We got 2.5 minutes left to play in this one. 96-64, the Diggers lead it. This is a different Digger team than you'll see tomorrow, though, as you'll have Chris O'Neill and Jordan Jones back in the lineup. Jones was an efficient 4 for 4 in the last game for the Diggers.
Eagles foul number 23, Jacob Roberts.
Fouls whistled against Jacob Roberts. Two free throws coming for Panabaker. Yeah, O'Neill not in the lineup tonight, as well as Jones. O'Neill, if you look at the NAIA stats, is the nation's leading scorer, averaging 26 a game. It helps when you've only played one game and you've scored 26. That makes the average a little bit easier. But the guy can put points on the board. As Panabaker gets the steal, he's got it. He drives down and gets the layup to go. Great on-ball defense by Panabaker. Also in the game is John O'Donnell. O'Donnell is a freshman walk-on out of Billings Skyview. And we got a travel against Jelani Peppers. Just the second game for Montana Tech under Coach Adam Hyatt and assistant Derek Selvig. Jacobson catches it. He'll direct traffic. Diggers running that circle motion. They give it back over to John O'Donnell. Jacobson to Panabaker. That one's off the mark. Doomer tries to go with the putback. He just didn't let his feet catch the ground first. Wasn't quite on balance putting that one back up. Fisher. Feed it inside, and we'll have a foul whistle against Montana Tech. That one's going to go against Sione. Sione Tui. Sione 6'4", 215, and he is a big, broad dude. Have it confirmed that Sadiq Kanua will probably be the player of the game for the Orediggers. Player of the game brought to you by Subway. Then we'll also have the coach's post-game interview real quick with Coach Adam Hyatt as the Diggers have it. Panabaker, he'll shoot from three. That one off the mark, can't get it to go, and it'll be Eagle basketball with 41.5 seconds left to go in this one. .25 on the shot clock, 35 on the game clock. As Northwest Indian able to knock down a jumper, cut into the deficit. Panabaker loses his dribble in a dangerous position, and Panabaker is going to go to the line to shoot a pair.
Eagles foul number 15, Angel King, his second personal. Panabaker at the line, 2-2.
So Panabaker at the stripe. First one rattles off. Diggers are shot 51% from the field, 46% from three. And out-rebounded NIC 50-31. 99-66. I can do that math. It's a 33-point lead for the Diggers. Sadiq plays well. He's got 20 and 10. Carson Doomer's got 20 and 12. Ball blocked out of bounds. Diggers got one more defensive possession. Ronnie Fisher moving left, puts a shot up. It's off the mark, and that'll be the end of the ball game. The Diggers get the win, 99-66, and we'll head down to do the post-game recap with Coach Hyatt and our player of the game, Sadiq Ganua.
When Montana Tech was being formed, there was this huge need for engineering, in the mines in particular. And in 1904, we had our first 10 graduates. And this spring, I'm going to have the opportunity to shake hands of over 500 extraordinary graduates whose lives have been changed because of Montana Tech. That problem-solving capability has expanded to include energy, ecology and restoration, business land management, trades and technical, nursing and health programs. Whatever the problem is, Montana Tech is the solution.
Visit the new MontanaSports.com. It's your online source for statewide sports in Montana. Get the latest scores or watch your favorite highlights, all from MontanaSports.com.
This year, don't waste your vote on a candidate who wants to hide behind a wall, or a candidate who will lose all your emails. Vote for a candidate who will make you feel much more than a burn. A candidate who supports higher education. A candidate who values teamwork and unity. A candidate who will dig you out of any hole. This year, vote Charlie.
Welcome back, Montana Tech students and staff from Steeles. Montana Tech is important to Butte and Southwest Montana, and Steeles is proud to support Tech in many ways. Right now, anyone with a current Montana Tech ID will receive a 5% discount on anything in our store, just in time to furnish or upgrade those new apartments or homes. See our selection of home furnishings, mattresses, appliances, and electronics. Welcome back, Montana Tech from Steeles in Butte and Deer Lodge. Go Diggers!
I picked Tech because it was really low-cost education, and it was a great school. Typically, in my class size was anywhere from 10 to 15 students, so the professors knew us on a first-name basis. When I finished at Montana Tech, moving on to graduate school, I had 0 student loans, which was a huge benefit to me. As long as you're willing to work, Montana Tech is willing to work for you.
Montana Tech. Find your solution.
It's amazing to me that we have 6 kids in this family that grew up on a farm, small ranch. We all turned out to be engineers.
My great-grandparents, all of their children attended Tech and graduated with degrees. Montana Tech, it felt more like a family, and they really wanted me to come and be a part of it.
Very rare you'll see a family of 6 engineers and married to engineers. So there's a bloodline there that's pretty rare.
Montana Tech is my family's solution.
I'm Dr. Hillary Rister, and I'm a mathematician here at Montana Tech. The wonderful thing that I love about Montana Tech is the smallness of it. I actually get to know my students. I've had several students helping me over the past several summers working on my research with social media. We also take students to our professional conferences. Last year I took 8 students with me to the Joint Mathematics meeting in San Antonio. Every industry in the world has mathematical problems that need solutions. Montana Tech is the solution.
We don't believe that you have to be born into extraordinary circumstances to live an extraordinary life. So what we want to do at Montana Tech is we want to put more students on that extraordinary path.
We take our students out of the classroom into the field.
Montana Tech promotes problem solvers, not problem makers.
They're able to adapt to pretty much any situation.
At Montana Tech, our students graduate and they go to work. They live the American dream. By supporting the Montana Tech Foundation, they're helping us put more students on that extraordinary path.
My name is John Wick. I am a graphic designer as well as a teacher and executive director, and I wear a whole lot of other hats. I basically want to drink coffee and make really cool things. My experience at Tech really gave me the confidence to say, well, I can go out and do that stuff. Montana Tech really legitimized and helped me develop the skills that I didn't even really know that I had. Montana Tech was my solution.
I love Butte. It's my hometown. I was born and raised here, and definitely part of my soul is here. At Montana Tech, we receive this world-class education that I don't feel a lot of other students receive, and it's so valuable and it's so affordable, so I think that it's a really big benefit to students that come here.
When I came to Montana Tech, I definitely felt inspired to work harder because you're surrounded by all of these incredibly hardworking people that are goal-oriented and they know exactly what they want to do. I think that just the type of students that get recruited here are your driven, really pretty bright students, and when we all get in a room together, we just vibe off of each other, and it makes something really incredible. In preparing for dental school, I feel that I've gotten the best education possible through Montana Tech, and I feel well prepared, and I think that I have my advisors and my professors standing behind me willing to help me.
All right, Sean Ryan here with Sadiq Anua, our Subway player of the game. Subway, you had 20 points, you had 10 rebounds, you looked pretty efficient out there. How great was it to be out there and play well?
I just felt really great because it's been a long time that I played, and I've been out because of injury, and right now it's an opportunity to help my team and make us get better as we grow.
And you really did a good job rebounding against a smaller team, and you kept the ball high. Was that an important emphasis coming in?
Yeah. Yeah, we knew these guys are small, so they're always going to be in there trying to get the ball. So our coach told us, so when you get the ball, always keep it high above your head so they can't get it. So.
Well, Sadiq, you look super springy. We look forward to more things to come, okay?
Thank you very much, Sean.
All right, thanks, Sadiq. We'll see if we can get Coach Hyatt over here quickly. All right, Coach.
Am I looking up there?
You're looking at that camera. All right, Sean Ryan here with Coach Adam Hyatt. Coach, congrats on the good win. Yep. A lot of things that you guys can work on. You can improve upon, but a very solid performance from some of your guys, especially your bigs, Sadiq and Carson, both with double-doubles.
Yeah, we wanted to play to our strengths tonight, which was inside out. We felt like we had a big advantage there. Our intent wasn't to come in and try to full court press and score as many points or whatever. We wanted to tempo the game and play to our tempo, and we tried to run offense and take clock and defend the way we want to, and I was happy with our guys. I felt like to start the game, our urgency wasn't where it needed to be. That's always indicative by our ability to talk, and we weren't very vocal in that regard, so I thought we were better in the second half, and I'm looking for us to improve in that regard tomorrow.
You guys took a lot of really good shots, and that shows in your percentages. You shoot above 50% from the field, shoot really well from three. John Chapman goes 5 of 6 from downtown. Your team has a lot of shooters. How do you like to utilize that going into the season?
Yeah, as we talked about with the team, I mean, every game is different. In some games, it's going to require us to really play inside out, right, because we feel like we have good advantages like we did tonight. In other games, it's going to require us to be able to make more three-pointers. I was proud of the fact that because we had that advantage, we had 77 shot attempts and only 15 were from three, and that's a really good ratio for a game like tonight. Other games, if a team's zoning us or maybe they have an advantage on the inside, then yeah, we have good shooters. We'll get Chris O'Neal back tomorrow. We'll get Jordan Jones back tomorrow. We'll get Akeem Williams and Wyatt Harwood hopefully back next week, and we'll be at full strength. Tonight was kind of one of those games where we're down quite a few guys. We had about a 7-8 man rotation, and I'm pleased with the result.
And not to look too far forward, but you guys do take your first road trip next week. You go play MSUB, and then you go play Dickinson State, both on the road. How excited are you to be on the road with your team, get on the bus?
Yeah, we're excited. I'm not excited about the bus, but I'm excited to get on the road. Perhaps we can, take a little bit of this comfort zone that we're in right now, being at home, get on the road, really unite more as a team, understand that in a road environment, we got to be so much more united and have so much more urgency than what we have right now. And, it's a young team, and this team has a lot to learn. And we're learning day by day. I thought our effort was a little bit better than what it was last Saturday, but we still have a long ways to go.
Well, perfect. Thank you, Coach, and congrats on the win.
Thank you.
All right, perfect. So that'll do it. Our Subway postgame show with Coach Adam Hyatt. Thank you.